Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. How many trillions of dollars will the crypto market cap be by the end of this year, 2021? Well, I'll tell you this here at the outset of the video. If one analyst is correct, and I'll be sharing with you his expectations in this video, if one analyst is correct that I've been following for some time, don't be surprised if XRP ends up hitting $40 to $50 this year. Now, I'm not saying that I'm completely sold on that. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but crypto, it's so bonkers that if that happens, it won't be that weird to me. Like, it really won't. On the flip side, who knows? Maybe XRP peaks out at $10. I don't pretend to know. But we're going to be finding out sooner than later. We're at the tail end of the market cycle here, and it's really dependent upon how high Bitcoin goes. So even at the outset of this video, I'll still be happy to tell you what I'm going to be getting at ultimately is how high is Bitcoin going? Because if it goes as high as some analysts think that it is, I don't see how we couldn't see an absurdly high-priced XRP. But if other analysts like the blockchain backer are proven to be correct, and they very well may be, you're talking about Bitcoin going to 85,000. Okay, well, yeah, then maybe $10 to $13 XRP sounds a lot more reasonable because money starts in this asset class with Bitcoin, then splinters off into all the other altcoins below it. So the more money that goes into Bitcoin, the more can splinter off and go into XRP and other coins. In a nutshell, that's it. So plenty to talk about here, but before going any further, I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making crypto-related YouTube videos, but just as a hobby, just for fun. Now, as I record this, XRP is at $1.05. Bitcoin is at $49,209. Market cap for the asset class now above $2.2 trillion again, and Bitcoin dominance just a hair over 42%. And actually, for those of you looking at your screen, this is absolutely fantastic. I'll let this play once or twice here. There's this little, very short video. There's no audio here. I mean, I'm not playing it anyway. But they just overlaid some text on top of this plane taking off and crashing. It's a little model plane. Trading S-word coins and the percentages that come from that and how fast it happens. It's like a 9-second clip here. I thought it was funny, so I decided I'd share it here. But things do happen quickly, as I'll be illustrating. Like, one of the charts that I've got planned to share with you in this video is exactly what a blow-off top looks like. What happens when you have a bubble inflate and then ultimately pop. And so what's happening here in this little video clip, it's going to happen with every single cryptocurrency, including XRP, and I'm counting on it. Now obviously not all of the coins are S-word coins. I mean, I guess most of them are, but still. So how are the lemmings feeling out there? They are feeling the best they've felt in quite a while. This is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, indicating what the typical retail speculator is feeling in the moment because reasons. And right now, it's at 59 out of 100, indicating that speculators are now back experiencing greed. That's right, just yesterday it was at 54 out of 100, so people are neutral, but now back into greed. Last week, the lemmings were feeling extreme fear. It got down to as low as 20 out of 100, if my memory's not failing me. And I highlight just to illustrate the point that it's stupid. So everybody is like this when they jump into investing in crypto specifically, especially with how volatile it is. And I highlight this to share with you how stupid it is to behave like, or to feel these emotions like this. It doesn't, or and at least if you're feeling them and you really can't control the emotions, at least don't make buying and selling decisions based off of that. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. I'm just saying don't use emotion to make important financial decisions right here. But look at this. And then there was this tweet from chart analyst Mbessa. Remember when many thought institutional money would buy their S-word coin? This will really play out for XRP. Smart money will pump it. And I thought that this tweet was worth highlighting because most cryptocurrencies, there's somewhere around 12,000 in existence now. Most cryptocurrencies will not have institutional money come in. But XRP already does have institutional money invested in it, and even more will come. It's going to be absolutely massive. And so that's just more opportunity. So that is one of the benefits of XRP actually being a large cap coin. And when it goes, it's just going to be right out of the stratosphere, man. And then there was this. There's this tweet from December 23rd, 2020. This is the day after the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit started. And chart analyst Mbessa had something to say about this. And he had the right approach. While everybody was panic selling their XRP, and I do understand why, he saw opportunity. So here's his tweet about XRP, December 23rd last year. Can we pay respect to technical analysis one more time again going into 2021? I have full clarity of higher time frame market and key levels without screening any media outlets and looking at news. SEC sued Ripple, Fugazi. I see standard strength resistance flip. I see opportunity. And so look, he saw opportunity, and for good reason. Just several months after this, understand XRP increased tenfold from where it was at, where it bottomed out. Because it bottomed out somewhere around 17 cents. It I guess a little bit more than tenfold increase just within several months. Things happen very fast in crypto. And so then just the other day he retweeted this and wrote XRP 10x from higher time frame key level, followed by a little throwback. Once this SEC lawsuit is settled, I see another 10x from current levels. And so indeed, the price level that you're seeing for XRP today going to look very cheap in the future. That is my strong suspicion. Now here's a Bitcoin update from my fellow XRP YouTuber, the Blockchain Backer. This is important because, again, Bitcoin leads the market. We want to see this. And you wrote, Bitcoin has been in this correction for 27 days. The last 4-hour candle closed above the 702 retrace level of this move at $48,960. The last retrace level, the 786, resides at $50,100. Folks, as I'm recording this again, we're at $49,165. Not far off. I'm telling you that just sit back and relax, because the fireworks are about to begin. I hope everybody is sufficiently positioned with whatever exposure they wanted to the crypto asset class, because it's about to get to that point where it's going to be too late to buy crypto. I mean, not that you literally can't. The prices will just be way, way, way higher, because the blow off top is coming here. And then there was this. I just found this concept interesting, so I thought I'd share this as well. There was a screen grab, and Frecky shared this and tagged me. So thanks for tagging me very much, my friend. I do appreciate it. But it's just it's from CNBC, and they're showing transaction speeds for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and HBAR. And you can see HBAR, of course, far superior if you're looking at that metric. 10,000 transactions per second, well, more than that. And so somebody asked, and this is like kind of broken English, but I'll just read it as it was written. Somebody asked Frecky the following: why do the price isn't moving if it has this type of potentiality? Right, and so I understand why people are curious about that. And Frecky wrote the following: because the market is immature and moves generally with Bitcoin/Ethereum, doesn't price in fundamentals, utility, etc. If the market was mature, you wouldn't be getting into HBAR for less than $5. And so I know he's talking about HBAR here, but it's the same for XRP, cryptocurrencies that actually solve real-world problems. I know it can be kind of frustrating if you're somebody that cares about fundamentals, but the world's just going to have to catch up to us, and at least we recognize that, and we're here early. Chart analyst Credible Crypto answered the question this way. He wrote, I get this question a lot. Markets are not perfectly efficient. As an investor, it is your job to find these inefficiencies between value and current price and position yourself before other market participants do. This is the key to being a successful investor. Yep, truer words have never been spoken, my friends. Now here's chart analyst DIY investing. This is the analyst that I was referencing at the beginning of this latest Moon Lambo hot jam. And here's what he had to say. And I've got several tweets from him. I want to talk about this stuff. This is going to be very interesting. So Q4 and Bitcoin tops. Oh, it's worth knowing this before I even start reading this stuff. So DIY investing, he is not of the belief that market cycles are lengthening. I think most analysts that I follow do think that these cycles from which happen roughly every 4 years. Most analysts that I follow do seem to think that they're extending, even if just a bit. And so I don't know for sure who's right. I'd love to see a debate between the people that firmly believe there's an extension and people that don't. I mean, you would think you'd just be able to look at the data and make a clear determination. But I think it's people are having trouble with that because they're disagreeing about the beginning and ending of these cycles. I think that's what it comes down to here. But if he's right, less than 2 months from now is when you're going to see everything. Seriously, it was middle of December 2017 when XRP started running from 20-something cents up to almost $4 last market cycle, and it did its whole move in about 2.5 weeks. So we are very, very close to the end if DIY is correct about the timing of the market. And so here's what he wrote. Q4 and Bitcoin tops. Every cycle, wave 5, and the blow-off top of the bull run takes place Q4 every 4 years. Step 1, build up. Step 2, parabolic rise. Step 3, blow-off top. We are in the final part of the cycle where Bitcoin makes the largest price increase in the shortest time. Yeah, and so historically, this is what happened. And you can think about 2017. We saw Bitcoin begin the year, I think it was somewhere around $1,000, and then after 11 months later, towards the end of November of 2017, it had climbed up to about $10,000, but it took 11 months to get there, and it was very volatile along the way. And then it took 4 weeks to go from 10,000 to 20,000, roughly. So yeah, the most crazy stuff is going to happen at the tail end here, and here's the chart that he shared. And then there's this. $5 trillion total market cap for Bitcoin by end of year. That would be huge. So we're looking at about, it was a little shy of it right now, but about $1 trillion market cap right now for Bitcoin. So he's anticipating by the end of this year that we're going to see Bitcoin at $250,000. Now, when it comes to crypto, I try to say never say never. I'm not saying I'm completely sold on this, but he could be right. Like, let's be real. None of us know for sure. Things could go even more bonkers. So like whether the blockchain backer's right and it goes to 85,000 or it goes up, or DOY's right, it goes to $250,000. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sounds about right. Whatever happens, because either way, crypto is crypto, my friends. So I'm not saying I'm completely sold on this, but if he does, yeah, you're looking at a $5 trillion market cap, and you will be looking at an insanely high XRP price. Because again, if there's more money in Bitcoin, there's that much more money that will splinter off into XRP and every other crypto. So we do want to see this as XRP holders. Here's what he wrote about Ethereum, though. Ethereum total market cap, 2 trillion to 2.5 trillion by end of year, less than 2 months from now. And as I record this, he's what's it at? 400 billion, so less than half that of Bitcoin. And this is fascinating to me because last market cycle, XRP's peak market cap and Ethereum's peak market cap was about the same. And so if we see something like that again, and yes, I recognize XRP is, priced artificially low. I think it's fair to make that argument. But if you're talking about Ethereum hitting those levels, $2 to $2.5 trillion, and if XRP is going to match that, like it did last market cycle, understand that a $2 trillion market cap for XRP means a price of $40. And $2.5 trillion market cap would be $50. So I'm not making price predictions. I don't pretend to know what's going to happen. I keep saying that multiple times for a reason. But this is one of the reasons, like, there actually is a benefit to XRP lagging behind. If we see Bitcoin and Ethereum run up to these types of levels first and XRP hasn't gone yet, that's going to help me figure out where it may make sense to sell my XRP. I might be willing to hold a little bit longer than I might have, depending on how high these go, because again, the market moves in tandem. And then even if XRP doesn't match Ethereum this market cycle, what if it's half of that? Okay, so then what? We see $20 XRP? Like, what is this going to look like? It's going to be completely bonkers. So, and it's coming up. We're at the very tail end of this market cycle. And so then there's this. He also wrote $10 to $15 trillion total crypto market cap by end of year. And again, as I record this, 2.2 trillion. So 10 to 15 trillion. Whew. It's possible, guys. I mean, this is why I would love to hear what all of you think as far as how high this is going to go. I don't know if it will. It's just none of it sounds bonkers to me. Not really. I'm less the higher your price expectation and prediction is, the less convinced I am it's going to happen. But because it's crypto, it doesn't sound nuts to me. It just doesn't. Especially if you're talking like $10 to $13 XRP. That sounds insanely reasonable. Like that's about the most conservative expectation anyone could have, and that's what the blockchain backer has. Perfectly reasonable. I respect the position, and we'll just have to see what happens. And then there's this, guys. Bubbles are bubbles. You can see a bubble in a chart without having any numbers associated with it or knowing what the asset is. Look at this. So here's a tweet from DIY Investing. 3 months. End of year, if you don't take profits, you will get S-worded on by the people who do. Take the advice or lose your money. It's literally that simple. And then you can see here's the chart that he shared from Crypto Burb. And this is titled Spotting Blow-Off Tops. And this is why I'm saying the whole market moves in tandem. This is what every chart's going to look like in crypto, every single one. That's why I keep saying this is not about fundamentals. People don't care about fundamentals right now, but you can see the increase. The biggest craziness happens towards the end. This is bubble territory, massive price increase. The last participants decide to join in. This is your blow off top where I'm circling. You'll see a crash, and then you'll see the dead cat bounce where it comes back up, and people think, yeah, see, we're still good, we're still green. Oh, bubble's still just deflating. This is what happened last market cycle. Then you see the massive move downward, losing 80 to 90% of its price, of its value. Which will happen if we see a bubble inflate to this degree. Then yes, you're going to see an equally ridiculous deflation of that ultimately. So as far as, are we going to see 80 to 90%, maybe over 90%, 95% drawdown for the asset class? Well, if we have a big enough move to the top, to the upside, yeah. It just depends. If you think that we're never going to see that type of drawdown ever again, then you better also believe that we're never going to see a blow off top ever again. Because they come together, okay? They just do. And so just be aware of this. If you guys are going to keep holding up here, you're probably ultimately going to regret it. So do whatever you want. I'm just your everyday Joe Schmo guy. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But history says this is what we should expect. This is how bubbles work, right? And then there was this from chart analyst Will Clemente. Long-term holder supply shock has reached all-time highs. Each time the metric has reached the upper bound of the highlighted green range, we've seen major price appreciation over the coming months. Buckle up. Guys, I think it's worth being excited here. We really, really are just about there. And I hope DIY investing is right, because I'd rather not have to wait like another half a year. I'd rather just, not that I'm actually feeling impatient, I'm just like, if given the choice, wait 3 months, wait 6 months, but I hope he's right, so we can just get this over with, get our fortunes, and then it be in a bear market and just purchase a whole bunch of crypto on the cheap, and then just do it all over again. That's my plan here anyway. So let me know what you think. What are your expectations? How high is XRP going to go this market cycle? Again, I don't know. I don't make price predictions, but it's suffice to say I do suspect that XRP is going to be worth way more in the future than it is right now, and probably in short order. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say are right. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.